Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to J Brisk TV, and this is your host with the most, of course, J Brisk. I'm gonna talk about this Honda VTX, and we're gonna talk about how to fix issues. There is a easy way, there's a hard way, and there's a right way to do things. Especially when it comes to electrical, especially when you're trying to figure out what's going on with your bike, and you need to eliminate every reason possible why your bike is malfunctioning. Okay, so right now we got this VTX 1300. I think it's a 05. Sorry, I'm yawning, but anyway, so he bought this bike, and this bike cuts off when he rides. It just cuts off, but it starts right back up, so it's not an issue. The issue is trying to figure out why it's cutting off. That's what we're trying to figure out. So we don't redid the whole breathing system in here. We routed the breathing lines and so on. But after we done all that, the bike still cuts off. And I told him, check your kill switch housing. Because, sometimes when his bike shut off, he can't get power back up here on the kill switch housing, and sometimes we will. So I told him that could be an issue where your bike is cutting off because your wires are getting hot. So after we went through the breathing system and all that crazy mess, I told him, check inside your wire harness, the harness that leads up to the kill switch housing. And sure enough, when we pull off the wire, the coating right here, these wires was burned up, frayed, brittle. But he tried to just coat them with some rubber coating. Sorry, I'm yawning. But he tried to coat them with some rubber coating. You see right there. But like I said, there's an easy way and a hard way and the right way to do things. Well, first off, he didn't do anything wrong. I'm just going to start it off. He did it the right way, which tried to coat the wires so, they won't bump each other, whatever the case may be. But here's how this thing works. It doesn't matter what the situation is. When this bike is running and this bike gets hot, these wires heat up. Okay, and if there has been an incident where this bike been in an accident or somebody tampered with it and they stretch the wires too much, you start to pull the coating right here away from the wire. And when that wire get hot, it melts the coating and the wires start to expose themselves. So that's what happened, I guess. I don't know, not sure. But whatever it is, the wires started showing itself. And when the wires show themselves, on every single wire, it gets hot. It heats up, and next thing you know, they're touching. So down here in your fuse panel, it sends a signal to your fuse to let you know, something ain't right, something's heating up, something's about to catch fire. So that's what your fuses are for, to eliminate fire situations. So when you got something that's burning up in your harness, what'll happen is your fuse will blow. Well, in this case, I don't think none of the fuses are blown. I haven't checked them yet, but I will after this. But I'm here to talk about this situation. Like I said, it's a right way, and the wrong way to do things. So in this situation, what you have to do, which I don't know if this fits the shutting off problem, but I'm thinking that this is a part of the issue. So he didn't do nothing wrong, but he did it the easy way, which was put coating on them to keep them from touching each other. That's the easy way of doing it, but it's not the right way. The right way is you have to cut back from where this wire is frayed and insert new wire, which is what I want to do. So I'm going to cut out right here, and I'm going to insert it with this new, okay? So that's how you eliminate that situation. That way you know you got fresh wire, you got good wire, and you know there's nothing frayed, there's nothing burnt up. So what you do is cut back from probably here all the way back up here, and the same way on the other end. That way the exposed wire. And I'm going to show you an example of that right now. So what you do, got your pair of snips. You want to cut back about as much as you can, you know, just to get some good wire. So that's how you do that. And you do it on the opposite side too, down here and up here. That way you cut out all this bad wire, and that way you know all the bad wire is gone. So when you go to strip these down, you know you got good wire, because these are good wire right here. So that's how you kill that situation. That's the right way to do it. I don't know if it'll eliminate a problem, but I'm pretty sure it will eliminate the options of why the bike is shutting off. But I will do an update video on this Honda VTX 1300 update and let y'all know if it worked or not. But in order to look at a problem instead of guessing the problem and not knowing what's going on, is to start getting your hands in and start figuring it out yourself, what you're doing before you're taking it to a shop. Because half of the time, shops won't even look into stuff like this. They'll only start looking at the breathing system and so on, but they won't look at stuff like this. And then you keep taking your bike back, you keep taking your bike back, you keep spending money, and next thing you know, you're not getting the results that you're looking for. So, like I said, there's an easy way and the wrong thing. So if you have a VTX 1300, a Honda VTX 1300, anywhere from an 02 to an 05, check this harness, because this might be an issue. You know, it might be an issue. It might be the reason that your bike is shutting off. Like I said again, what's happening is, especially if you put ape hangers on or something like that, your bike, you're stretching the wires, and when the wires are stretched, even though it seems like they got play, they might still be stretching in some sort of way. So if they're stretching out and the wires are getting exposed in every single wire, what's happening is they're touching, they're getting hot, and they're causing it to shut off for a safety issue. So with that being said, you know, if you got this going on, do it the right way. Snip here, snip at the bottom, insert new wire in the whole wire. That way you know you got good wire, you got good leverage, you got good length and everything. So that's that. That's how you fix that issue. Well, that's how you fix this issue. If you're watching this video, like, subscribe, share it. I'm definitely going to do an update. Hopefully this fixes the situation and you don't have to deal with it anymore. All right, I'm tuning out.